It's good to be back again and glad to have you join us for the second installment of Sports on the Breakfast Show on TVC News Nigeria. I'm Solomon Ajijogu. Now, English side Arsenal have moved a step into the semi-final after a sensational first half ensured they defeated Russian club CSKA Moscow 4-1 in the Europa League on Thursday. The Gunners finished off the Russian soldiers in just over 30 minutes with 2 goals each by midfielder Aaron Ramsey and striker Alexander Lacazette. Ramsey opened scoring for Arsenal in the 9th minute, but Alexander Golovin equalized for CSKA in the 15th minute from an audacious free kick. Then Lacazette put Arsenal up again from the penalty spot before Ramsey increased the tally. Lacazette rounded off the game with the 4th for the Gunners.
4-1 Arsenal. Fabulous first half showing. And
elsewhere, Spanish side Atletico Madrid moved on course for a semi-final place with a 2-0 victory over Sporting Lisbon. Italian side Lazio beat Austrian club RB Salzburg 4-2, and RB Leipzig could only manage a 1-0 victory over Olympique Marseille. Now the Super Falcons are set for their friendly match with the women's national team of France in Le Mans today. Holland-based Sofia Omitigi and Cyprus-based Ngozi Ebere have joined up with the rest of the team. The players began arriving in France on Wednesday to complete a squad of 18 players invited by Coach Thomas Denaby for the friendly. The Falcons will observe their training session, the second training session this morning. Of course, they had the first yesterday. Now, the 2018 FIFA World Cup is just 2 months away, and countries continue to put finishing touches to their preparations for the tournament. But then it seems that Nigeria is also, looking to add more players, some new players, new faces to the Super Eagles. The chief scouts of the team, Victor Agali, said there's still a chance for 1 or 2 more players to join the Super Eagles squad to the World Cup. But one player who has by now lost every hope of joining the team, of making the team to the World Cup, is Obafemi Martins. That's because he's injured. His hopes of making it to the World Cup, the hopes are over. Martins has been ruled out of action for at least 6 months with a torn hamstring. The Nigerian striker was stretchered off the field after just 22 minutes in his Chinese team Shanghai Shenhua's Asian Champions League 2-2 draw with Japanese side Kashima Ranklass. The former Inter Milan and Newcastle United forward joined Shenhua in 2016 from US Major League Soccer side Seattle Sounders. He scored a hat-trick for Shanghai on Saturday in their 4-2 league win over Hebei China Fortune. And back home, Enyimbaba have arrived Johannesburg, South Africa, for the first leg of their CAF Confederations Cup round of 16 tie with Bidvest. The 2-time African champions were drawn against the reigning South African PSL champions last month in Cairo, and will play the first leg at the Mill Park Stadium in Johannesburg on Friday. The team, made up of 18 players and technical crew, of course, left Lagos on Wednesday. They are already there and they'll be looking forward to a great match today. Meanwhile, Enyimba midfielder Bartholomew Igbenegbu believes the club is capable of beating the South African side in the Confederations Cup playoff first leg. Another team in the Confederation Cup, MFM FC, their coach, Fidelis Ilechukwu, says the CAF Confederation Cup playoffs first leg clash against Joliba Athletic Club of Mali is a must-win for his side. Ilechukwu's side dropped down to the CAF Confederation Cup after crashing out of the Champions League to MC Oja 7-2 on aggregate. The Olukoya boys are currently 13th in the Nigeria Professional Football League, having struggled to match their last season's form when they finished second in the league. MFM have won 6 games, lost 6 and drawn 1 in the MPFL. That's all of sports on the Breakfast Show today. Mike and Azizat will take you through the rest of it.